David Hasselhoff's ex-wife, Pamela Bach-Hasselhoff, dies by self-deletion. A tragedy or a Hollywood curse? Hollywood strikes again. Another life lost, another tragedy conveniently brushed under the rug as just another unfortunate event. Pamela Bach-Hasselhoff, former actress and ex-wife of Baywatch legend David Hasselhoff, has died by self-deletion in what can only be described as another grim chapter in the unrelenting tale of Hollywood's destructive influence. According to law enforcement sources, Pamela was found in her locked home after concerned family members, unable to contact her, decided to check in. They discovered her lifeless body, and paramedics were called around 10 p.m. on Wednesday. The verdict? A self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. No note, no explanation, just another fallen star who became collateral damage in an industry that chews people up and spits them out without remorse. David Hasselhoff, now faced with the loss of his ex-wife, issued the standard Hollywood response. Our family is deeply saddened by the recent passing of Pamela Hasselhoff. We are grateful for the outpouring of love and support during this difficult time, but we kindly request privacy as we grieve and navigate through this challenging time. Privacy? How convenient. When the cameras are rolling, celebrities are all too eager to share their personal lives with the world. But when something tragic happens, suddenly they demand privacy. While it's understandable that the family needs space, it raises a question. Did anyone see this coming? Or did they choose to ignore the warning signs, as so many in Hollywood do? Pamela and David were married from 1989 until their bitter divorce in 2006, a split that dragged on for years, with financial disputes over spousal support lasting well into 2017. Their relationship, like so many in Hollywood, was marred by drama, headlines, and accusations. Was Pamela ever truly able to escape the shadow of her ex-husband's fame? Or was she doomed to be forever labeled as David Hasselhoff's ex-wife, rather than a woman with her own identity? Her career was no joke. She first appeared in Francis Ford Coppola's 1983 film Rumble Fish, alongside big names like Matt Dillon and Mickey Rourke. She later landed roles in Baywatch Sirens, The Young and the Restless, The Fall Guy, T.J. Hooker, and Knight Rider, where she met David. But despite her professional achievements, her name was rarely mentioned without a connection to the Hoff. Did that reality weigh on her? Did she ever get tired of being a footnote in someone else's story? Hollywood is a machine that rarely cares about the mental well-being of its players. Time and time again, we hear about stars falling into despair, depression, and self-destruction. Marilyn Monroe, Robin Williams, Anthony Bourdain. And now, Pamela Bach-Hasselhoff. The industry sells dreams, but delivers nightmares, leaving many to drown in their own sorrow once the spotlight fades. Pamela's death is yet another reminder of Hollywood's dark underbelly, a place that promises fame and fortune, but often delivers pain and suffering instead. Pamela's rep, Sharon Kelly, expressed her devastation. "I am in shock and still processing the loss of my dear client, Pamela Bach-Hasselhoff. Pamela was a force of nature. She will be missed. My heart goes out to her family, her beautiful daughters and granddaughter, who Pamela constantly gushed about and loved so dearly. Pamela often talked about how very proud she was of both her daughters and what they have blossomed into. She was a proud mama." But was Pamela happy? Did anyone really know what was going on behind closed doors? How many of Hollywood's elites sent her a text or called to check in when the cameras weren't rolling? The industry is filled with people who claim to care, until it's too late. She is survived by 2 daughters and a granddaughter, a family that will now have to live with the unanswered questions that suicide always leaves behind. But the bigger question remains. How many more lives will Hollywood claim before the world starts paying attention? Pamela was 62, and she deserved better. Anyways, like this video and subscribe to Star Stunt for the latest drama, gossip, and news. Do it. Do it now.